Hello creatives, welcome to Impact Creative Academy, and my name is Samuel Ifeanyi and I am your coach. So today we are going to be studying Introduction to PixelLab. Yes, so it's going to be a quick video, but it's going to be brief but very explanatory. Let's go into the app. So this is the PixelLab app. This is PixelLab app. When you download the PixelLab app from the Play Store, this is how it looks like. Exactly how it looks like. So let's open the app. So immediately open your PixelLab, it shows you this. Now, mine is like this because it's more like a clone version of PixelLab. So that uses a customized version, not just customized. But if you download your PixelLab from Play Store, it won't look like this. It will be blue, the background will be blue, and there will be a bit deep. This place will be green somehow. Yes, green somehow. So it's green somehow, so that's just it. But nevertheless, they are all the same. Both this one, both the normal one, or any other clone version of PixelLab, they are all the same PixelLab. Now, immediately open your PixelLab app, you observe two places. This is I call it the top panel. Then you have the bottom panel. Now, every tool in PixelLab has its own functional role. No tool here is for waste. Every tool comes in any design you want to do. Most of them, but there are tools that are mostly used that if you are designing, you cannot just do without. Understand? And I'll be placing more emphasis. When I get to those tools, I'll be placing more emphasis on them. But I just want to let you know that every tool here has a role. Yes. Now let's start with the top panel. Let's start with the top panel because it's the top panel. Now, the top panel, you first of all see a black. First of all, see a black button. Sorry, see plus button. Yes, this is plus button here. That one there. Now, when you click on the plus button, you see a list of instructions, a list of things. There you see text, current date, sticker, shapes from gallery and draw. Now, all these things are tools on its own. And surprisingly enough, all these tools are here. All these tools are in the bottom panel. That means all these tools are in this panel and this panel, but they just kept it here. So, but the tools I'm going to be making use of here is just this one from gallery, this one, and video because so that's also so from gallery. This from gallery icon. From gallery icon is used to import pictures into your design from your gallery. That's why it's from gallery. It's to bring in pictures from your gallery. Now, in case probably you are editing an image and you want to bring the image to your gallery, click on from gallery. If you want to bring the image into the app, you can import any image from this place. See, brings in the image, then you can adjust it the way you want. So that app is just that icon is just simply for importing images into the design, which you will most times make use of, especially when you want to design, because that's just it for gallery. Then if you get the other one, draw. The draw here is known is for drawing. I don't need to make emphasis on that. You can practice it with your phone. And let's go into that one, the second button. Now this button, this one here, is for saving your designs. Immediately you have finished designing and you want to save your design, this is the icon you click on. Let me click on it now. So when you click on it, you see save as project and save as image. Now, the save as project, that is this one, is used to save it if it's an unfinished work. Because most times you're doing designs, sometimes you're doing designs and you want to pause for a while. You can save it as project. When you save it as project, it will automatically reflect in this place. Sorry, it automatically reflects here. This box here. That my project there. Those projects you saved here will automatically go there. You understand? So there are some designs you might have not finished, you want to just quickly save it. Even though sometimes PixelLab do auto save, but it's advisable for you to save it in my project in case it's an unfinished design. Now, that is all about for save as project. Now, second one here that has this one is to save as image. Now, immediately click on save as image. This pops up. Now, our main emphasis is this too. Now, make sure that if it's an image, a full image with background, make sure that it is a JPG. And now these dimensions is used to save the quality. Look at it already stated there's quality. So when I click here, I'll see a list of these things. Now, if you finish your design, it's advisable to save it as ultra. Ultra is the highest. Ultra is the highest for very high quality image. Yes, ultra. So now that's just it. When you're done, you click on your save to gallery. Save to gallery. Save to gallery. So that's just it. That's just about saving the picture. So now we have our share button. I won't do much with this. So this is your share button. Now, share button is used to share your designs. To still take you automatically to that same place. So those two buttons are almost likely the same. This is your motivational codes. I want to add some motivational code to the designs. Make use of that icon, the fourth icon you're seeing there. That's this one. This one now. Make use of that one. Now, I just it now. Then look at this one now. This is the three dots. Call it menu. So it comprises of a list of things, items. Let's see it. Let's see it quickly. So when you click on it, you see use image from gallery. It's still the same thing. Bringing this one. It's still the same thing. The first one you used there. Full screen is to increase the screen of your phone. That's the first one. Use the third one, which is use image from camera. It's still the same thing, but just that you will use images. You will take the image direct from your phone and use it. You understand? Export image. It's still the same thing with this. See, it still takes you automatically to that save button. So they're almost the same thing here. So please now let's look at open PLP file. Open PLP file. This open PLP file is to open your project. So now let's move. Now we're going down to the down panel, which is this. I'll go here now. Let's see now. So now this is a text tool. The text edit tool. Is this for editing text only? The one that's on the corner is for editing text only. Please take note of this. So this, let me do the second one now. This one now, this is for editing shapes and pictures. Yeah, so in case you bring in a shape and picture, you don't use the text one to edit it. You use the shape and image. This is for editing shapes and images to like transform it and use it for your designs. That's what that icon is for. Now this one is used for editing your background editing tool. And the same goes for this one. Yes, they're both used for editing backgrounds. Now let's quickly go into the text tool. Now, immediately click on the text tool, you see two icons. When you click on text, it brings in this. You are seeing this now. I've started already, so it's rotated. Bringing this now. Once you click on text, it brings in. You see that the panel has changed. So if I click on style here, it's used to style your font, like add styles to your font. Let's quickly open it. Let's quickly open on style. Open style. Open style. You see browse and save. Click on browse. Default my styles. Now, if I click on any of these styles, now it will automatically. You see, it reflects on my font. Let me increase this font a bit. Reflects on my font. Let me use another style. So yes, it reflects on my font. Are you seeing it now? Automatically. That's just it about styles. Click on the text. So this is it. So we have the edit tool. So the edit tool is used for editing the text. We have our delete tool. I want to make emphasis on this. It's used to delete the text. Want to delete the text. Use a delete tool. We have our crop tool. With this copy tool, it's our copy tool. Our copy icon is used to copy the text. That was Ctrl C or duplicate the text. See it now, it's double. So let's delete it. So we have our to front and to back. Now these tools work hand in hand. Yes. Now imagine now there's a picture now in this background. Let me bring in my picture from gallery. Bring in the background. Let me bring in this background now. And I bring it into this picture and adjust it. And adjust this picture now. So now imagine there's something like this, and it's covering my text now, and I want to bring it forward. Remember, you must select on your text. I want to bring it forward. What I just use now is that I go to front to back. When I click on to front, it comes. When I click on to back, it goes back. As simple as that. That's to bring in the desired item or the desired font to the front. So we have our position. So our position is simply for moving our images, bring our images to a desired position. P. So this move minus and plus is for adjusting. Is to either reduce the speed or to increase the speed. That's just it. So you just move it. We have our relative position too. This is totally different from our position too. Why? Because this is to move the selected text in a relative way. Let me explain now. When I click on the relative position too, you see about 6 icons there. 6 icons here. 6 icons. So these 6 icons, I can use to move this shape, move the text in alignment. Go back. So we have our text size. So this is to adjust our size. Then we have our padding. Now this padding tool is not irrelevant. This padding tool is used to. There are some text you will be making use of in your designs. They will partly show, like when you bring in the text, it will not show complete. What do I mean? Let me open the padding tool now. Some text you open, it will be like this. The eye is not there. So use the padding to adjust the text so it can be more visible. And anytime you're working with the design, try to make sure that the left padding is the same as the right padding so that it can be equally aligned. The next thing now is the color palette. You'll see that there are 2 major icons there. There are 2 major things you are seeing there. This is the gradient, this is the color, and this is the gradient. Next thing is now color and gradient. Now the color is to add only one color, while the gradient is to add more than one color. Selection. So that selection is to select a particular text or a particular letter and edit it and add the color to it now. So if I select only packed, I just adjust it only packed automatically change this color there. So we have our texture. Now the texture is used to add backgrounds to the text. There. I click on this place. I click there. See, I can add any image to that text now. Watch. I bring in this. So I want to add this brick to it now. See, to add this brick thing to it. So click on it. See, the added brick to the text. Just for an example. Now let's go back to the normal text. So now we're back. So we have our opacity tool. I don't think I really need to emphasize on this. It's just to reduce and increase the visibility of the text. So that we have our rotate button used to rotate the text. I'm not going to open this to rotate the text. We have our mask. Our mask tool is used to cut out or mask out the undesired places in the design. Yes, so if I click on mask, when I click it on, I can mask out this. If I don't want this impact, I can mask it out. Yeah, let's go back. Now, our font now is to add fonts. Fonts is where you add your own fonts that you downloaded. These are the fonts that you downloaded yourself and added into the design. So my next videos I'm going to show you how to add fonts to design. You find out that there are different fonts. I have about 3,000, 4,000 fonts in my own fonts. So that's just it. Once about fonts, that fonts gives you another perception and that style to your designs. It's not really always good to use your own font in every design. It changes the approach, it changes the way your designs look, gives your design stance and beauty, stuff like that. So that's just it. So let's continue. Let's move on. You have the curve. The curve is to curve your font. So you want to curve it. Make use of a curve. You have our background. Our background is to add backgrounds to the text. Add backgrounds to the text. That's just it. We have our line. So our line is for just aligning your text. You have a spacing. Spacing is to add space into your text. Separate it. See it now. Can increase the spacing and reduce the spacing of my text. Then we have our line spacing. We have our stroke tool. Our stroke tool is for adding stroke, also called outline. So when I click on it, automatically add stroke to this design. So this is for increasing my stroke. Remember I told this is color and gradient. So I want to choose a gradient of this code, and you see now it's changed already. So we have our stroke width. Increasing the stroke width of the design. This is our shadow. I also call it outer shadow. To add outer shadow to the design. So this outer shadow, click on it. When I click on it, it's already on already. But let's want to make use of the color so I can see it. Now you will not see it clearly here. Okay, now you see it now. So I increase the blur radius. It increases more further. So the opacity is reduced opacity, the visibility of the shadow, blur radius, and so on and so forth. So the offset x, offset y is to move it. The offset x is horizontally. See, everything is popping out at the east side of the y. Offset y is vertically. Offset y is vertically. See, that's coming downwards and upwards. So that's just it. Let's turn this off. So we have our inner shadow. This is to add shadow. Add an inner shadow to the design. So that's it. So inner shadow adds. Let's turn it on. See it now. It has added a white shadow inside this text. So I can edit it to black, I can edit it to red, I can edit it to pink and stuff like that. That's just it. So our blur radius is still the same, works the same thing. Yes. If I reduce the blur radius, it reduces. If I bring it outside, it almost totally covers the text. So that's just it. Then we have our offset x, offset y. Offset x is for horizontal, offset y is for vertical. So that's just it. These are very, very important tools when you are designing. We have our emboss tool. I won't be going much into this. Yes, in my designs I'll be talking about. We have our perspective. Now, perspective tool is for adding perspective to your designs. So when I turn it on, I can adjust it to the perspective of my design anywhere I want it. So we have our 3D rotate tool. 3D rotate, so rotate your text 3D. So now I can rotate it 3D where I want. Let's go back. Then we have our, now you saw what I did now. I rotated, and instead of me to just go back here, I can just come here and turn this icon, that circle icon is to redo whatever you have done. So if I create this something and I have made a mistake, click on this circle button and it returns back immediately to the original. So we have our 3D text. Just add 3D to our fonts, to add a 3D perspective to our design, our text. So if you look at 3D, we have the perspective and the oblique. Now these two are different. Perspective is for adding depth. It adds the depth as if it's going add the depth inwardly. I do this now. Let me go back to the video so I can see what I'm doing now. You rotate this thing inwardly. Look at it. It's going as if it's going inward. But in your oblique, which is this one, it increases the depth outwardly. Let's switch to oblique. See now. It's out. But the perspective is more inside. Then the impact is in oblique is more outside. I just so your depth is to increase the depth. So see what I'm doing, to increase the depth. While your color, the normal color, then auto color is to add the same color that was used in the text or in the stroke. Most times it uses the same color that was used in the stroke. So the reason why the color of this 3D is yellow or somehow golden is because it's the same color that was used in the stroke, and because the darkening is much. If I increase the darkening now, you see that there's no much. If I reduce the darkening, which is this, you see that there's no much difference. There's no much difference between this darkening and the stroke color. So that's just it. So the auto is to automatically add the color. Now anytime you're designing, you must make sure you turn off simulate lighting, which it is because it somehow scatters your design. Turn it, make sure it's turned off. So I've turned mine off now. That's just it. It spoils most times. It spoils your design, especially when your phone is from Android version 10, 11, 12. Things like that can happen sometimes. So people have complained and complained. I'm giving you a secret. Anytime you're adding a 3D text to your design, make sure you turn off simulate lightning, which is this. Make sure it's turned off. That's just it. Now let's move to our 3D shadows. To add the 3D shadows to design. Don't do very much on this. 3D shadows to design and your reflection. Start the reflection. Reflect the design downwards or the way you want it. When I click on reflection, see now. Press the offset. That's just it. Now let's quickly move. So I'm going to be deleting this text. Let's quickly move into images now. Remember, I told you if you want to get an image, you need to go to this plus button. This plus button to get an image. An image I'm making use of. So from gallery, make an image. So let me make use of this design. So this is my design. So let's make use of this. I want to make use of this design now for the shape. Now once I bring in an image into the text, I go into this button now. This button is used for editing any image in the design. This is the middle button. So it's used for editing any image in the design. So now the first button is we select. Now select is to change the design. Maybe you brought in this picture and you don't want to use this picture. You can quickly go to the select button, which is this, and change it. Then the next picture is delete to. The delete to is your node. Is to delete images. So if I click on delete, the picture delete, go back. Now we have our crop tool. We have our this is to crop the image. So I don't really need to dwell on crop. So I can crop it to what I like. So these are the tools you can make use of, or you can just use your hand to just crop it. So now to crop it now. Yeah, I want it to crop. See, so I'm not cropping this image. So copy is to duplicate. To front and to back. I've explained this before. In case you want to bring this one. In case you want to bring the image I'm making use of, want to bring it front or want to bring it back, you can make use of this. Our position to works the same way, moving the images. Our relative position to, which is this one, is used for moving the picture in a relative way, like moving the picture in alignment. When I click on relative position, so I can move the pictures to desired positions the way I want it to be, not necessarily using this hand button too. Especially this relative position to mostly is when we want to centralize our images. We have our relative size to increase the size of the text. It still works as the same way as text size. It's text size. So we have our color, the same thing. Add color. We have our texture. See this one. To add texture, we have our opacity, which is to reduce the opacity, the visibility of this flyer, and to increase it. We have our color filter. Now let's focus on this one now, because it's not in the text panel. I didn't explain it in the text palette, so let's focus on it. That's this one now. Now the color filter is used to adjusting the color of the design. Yes, you can adjust the color of your pictures or the color of the design you want to do, or the color of anything you are bringing to the app with your PixelLab here. So necessarily increase the hue. See, the color is changing. I see it now. I want to edit the color of my designs. I think this color will make sense. Wow, it's beautiful. So saturation is to reduce the color, to desaturate the picture, almost turn it to black and white. See it now. We have our brightness to increase the brightness of the picture, and our contrast to also increase. So that's the role to play. See it now. So you can choose to edit the picture the way you want it in your color filters. It's just you use it to tamper with the colors, to touch the colors. We have our stroke. This works the same way too. Add stroke. We have our eraser. Now this is a new tool. This eraser tool now is to clean off any desire, the part that's not really desired in your design. So we have our marks tool. I've talked on this one already, so that I'm going to be explaining it in our further videos. We have our erase color tool. Erase color it works close to eraser, but this one is more like a sensitive one. That means it's more like if it's a car, eraser is like manual, then erase color is more like automatic, something like that. So you can use this now to select a particular color that you want to remove in Outline. Look at now. I click on black. Watch. See, please pick it, click on back. You see, it has immediately created. You see, there's a difference now. See the difference now. Imagine I increase it now. I click on green. On this forehead now. Watch, you see it now. So that's just it. So it picks out the color because it's use color, picks out the color and deletes it. Yes. So we have our rotate button. Is to rotate the picture the way you want it. We have our 3D rotate button. The rotate button still works the same, but so you rotate it in a 3D. See, give the 3D perspective. See it now. I just say, so about perspective tool. Don't ever use perspective to size your image. It's an error. It's an error. So now the next one is your shadow. So this to add outer shadow to your flyer picture. Then next one is your inner shadow. Is to add inner shadow to your picture. Then you have an emboss. I don't want to make it, but let's see now. Click on emboss now. You mostly make use of this emboss doing your text. So that's just it. Now let's go to the background panel. Now let's click on this panel now. So this fourth panel now is just to add background to your image. Let's click on it. Now I'm done with this picture. I need to delete this picture. So I click on the picture. Sorry. I click on the picture and I delete it. Picture is already clicked on. So I'm back to blank. So this color here now is to add color to your design. Color, click on it. You see it to automatically change the color of the background. I see it now. So if you want to edit your background, it's very good. Then this is to make your background transparent. Let's go back. Now we have our image size. So adjust now. If you are working with if you are going to do flyers, you must understand image size. The same image size you use for a YouTube channel flyer, not the same image size for a Facebook flyer. Same image size used for printing a banner is not the same image size used for printing a small card or a gift card, stuff like that. So you must know how to adjust your image size. So when you click on image size, you see their width and height. You must go to Google, get the exact width and size. But this normal one is click on custom. You see profile picture, YouTube channel, banner, YouTube thumbnail, Facebook cover, Twitter head size, header size, and stuff like that. Now these are automatic sizes already in the app, but you must go further to go online and get other sizes of this. The same like this is a normal size now, and this size can be posted on Facebook, you can post it on YouTube, but it might not necessarily go on Twitter. You understand? It's a Twitter header size. Twitter, so you must go there, get the pixel, and remember, in PixelLab, it's measured your measurement is in pixels, not in inches. So you must make sure you get those those image sizes in inches. In pixels. That's why it's called PixelLab. So it's measured in pixels. And pixel is the smallest measurement. So you get the size in pixel. You get the sizes in pixel, and you put the code in this. That's just it. So image, same thing. All these icons still work with from gallery, but let's see. This one is a customized image already here. See now, customized image already. So don't really need to stress yourself again. Just go here and get the image. But the customized one is the one that came with the system. So we have from gallery and from camera, all this work the same way, and the same thing goes for this one. But I want to round up the video now because it's almost 1 hour. So plan for 1 hour video. So this is it, but nevertheless, it's something. This is it. Then now let's go back to our top icon. Remember, I didn't really talk about all the icons. This icon here, so nice video. This icon here is for going back. Like to undo whatever you have done. So if I want to undo this now, it goes back to that. I have put back that picture. Understand? But PixelLab has not made it possible for it to redo. That's the other icon that goes faces the other side, but this one is for undoing. We have our zoom. This is our zoom. This is our zoom button. Zoom button. So this to zoom in your picture, zoom in and zoom out. On that picture, that sometimes you're working on design and you want to zoom in. Let me quickly undo and bring back this. So when I click on zoom in, I can zoom in my picture, zoom out this one. Now, if you click on this side, now, because sometimes when you zoom in now, you'll be wondering how can you now start editing the picture. You want to keep the pictures, you want to keep this place standing, like you want to lock this place. Just click on this side. Click on. So let's click on this side of this zoom button. This only this. Don't click this other side. Don't click on the 216%. Click on the zoom button now. But if you want to go back, zoom out quickly. Stop. You start painting out again. Just click on this other one. Click on this other one now. I see what I'm doing. Those two buttons are different. When you have zoomed in already, they become different. So let's do that. So let's zoom out. So, sorry. Let's just click on it. It goes back in the data. When I click on this. Click on this. When I click on this, it goes back immediately. Yes, that's it about zoom. So we have our grid line. This is the grid line. This is the grid line. And the grid line is for adding grids. You add grids like if you use Courage or if you know, or maybe probably used any of those grid line, Courage or Photoshop or something, you will see that the grid line there is used to align your properties in your design. But I'll not be doing. Let's click on it. I'm not going to it now. In the videos I'll be showing you how to use it. So but this is just like aligning it so that you don't make mistakes. Especially use most in alignment. You want to bring your image, your text, everything to alignment. You want it to be at the same way, which is very, very important. Make use of the grid line. Make use of the grid line. And our final button before we close this video. Our final button is the layer panel button. The layer panel button, it's more like where you can edit everything added to this image, everything added to your design. It shows a blueprint of everything added in your design, your image, your text, everything. So it's like a blueprint. Understand? Now let me bring in a project now. Let me show you. Let me bring in a project. Let me bring in this project now. This is a birthday flyer I did for someone. Now, if I click on the see, these are the things I use in this birthday. It's like a rundown of everything used in this design. And if I turn it off, and in that layer panel, if you notice, you see some icons here. You see these icons here. These icons have been able to play. You see these icons here. See this icon here. Now these two icons are now this first one that looks like padlock is to lock the design. When I lock it, I cannot be able to move it in the flyer. I get to. So most times when you design finish, it's advisable you lock it. You lock it so that it does not, you don't shift it, especially when you suffer to arrange it and put it in order. You lock it immediately. Then the second one now is to edit. Now when you click on this second button now, the second one that looks like a book and pen, you'll find out that you see almost the same layers that you've seen in your down layer panel in the PixelLab. In the PixelLab app, it's something that you edit, you copy, your text size, your rotate, your relative position, your color, your to front and your to back. So all those things now you see there. So that's ready. Then the I button. The I button is to off. Listen, now you look at this now. Let me off view. Let me off this one now. Let me off this one now. Let me clear off it. See, something has happened to the view. Let me off this one. Just the second view. See it now. So if I want to off the axis, I can make use of this. See now, I've off the lady. She's no longer there again. I've seen it. That's just it. So that's where you can edit. your listen. Then that's all for PixelLab. So thank you for watching to this point. I knew you learned something, and I know you understood some certain things. So in my videos as I'm posting, I'll keep on explaining how to use the grid line, how to use the max tool, how to use the erase color tool, and stuff like that, so that I can be able to gain mastery. If I explain everything here, this video will be up to 2 hours. You understand? But as we keep on going, I'll be explaining it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for